Simplicity, patience, compassion. These three are your greatest treasures. Lao Tzu. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. Gautama Buddha. The workings of the kingdom are also like a man going off on an extended trip. He calls his servants together and delegates responsibilities. To one, he gave 5 talents of silver, to another, 2 talents, to a third, 1 talent, depending on their abilities. Then he left. Right off, the first servant went to work and doubled his master's investment. The second did the same, but the man with the single talent dug a hole and carefully buried his master's money. After a long absence, the master of those 3 servants came back and settled up with them. The one given the 5 talents showed him how he had doubled his investment. His master commended him. "Good work. You did your job well. From now on, be my partner." The servant with the 2 talents showed how he had also doubled his master's investment. His master commended him. "Good work. You did your job well. From now on, you will be my partner." The servant given 1 talent said, "Master, I know you have high standards and hate careless ways, that you demand the best and make no allowances for error. I was afraid I might disappoint you, so I found a good hiding place and secured your money. Here it is, safe and sound down to the last cent." The master was furious. "That's a terrible way to live," he said. "It's criminal to live cautiously like that. If you knew I was after the best, why did you do less than the least? The least you could have done would have been to invest the sum with bankers, where at least I would have gotten a little interest. Take the 1,000 and give it to the one who risked the most, and get rid of this play-it-safe attitude that will lead you into utter darkness." Yshua ben Joseph. A talent was about $1,000 in silver, maybe as much as $1 million in today's money, a significant treasure, but the parable also refers to those spiritual gifts each of us is granted in various measures. This parable contains several important messages for us. First of all, that in the kingdom economy, our spiritual and material success is measured by degree of effort. Figuratively speaking, it takes just as much work to double a small treasure as to double a large one. When measuring the relative success of others with patience and compassion, we consider where they started out and how much they have accomplished with what they had, not judging the size of their final bank accounts. It is good stewardship to multiply our treasure, but not to multiply our wants so that they always exceed our assets. We work for a greater good, not only for ourselves. We serve that master who bestowed our life and gifts upon us. And in the economy of the spiritual realm he called the kingdom, our efforts never return empty. They always return our blessings to us with increase. Simplicity contributes to a sense of unselfish detachment from worldly wealth, and an abundance of blessings seldom comes to us from a starting point that was all our own doing. Lastly, we are not to be idle while in this life. Each of us is blessed with some measure of talents and abilities that we are expected to use to the utmost, without excuses, regardless of where we start from. To do otherwise is to risk a life of spiritual darkness.